Hello, brothers and sisters. Again, reminding you to go to Israel, the virtual house of prayer. Brothers and sisters, we don't want to just have a call of fasting and prayer for 40 days. We are seeking to launch a virtual 24/7 house of prayer for Israel, praying day and night until he returns. And it's Israel virtual house of prayer, where literally you can be on and be holding prayer meetings for Israel. And then another prayer meeting in Indonesia will take your place, and another in Argentina. Wouldn't that be amazing? So we're actually so encouraged. We want to not just have 40 days, but launch something that will go day and night. Hallelujah. I'm returning again to the Ruth vision. And over the next couple times as I'll be sharing, it's not just about her covenant, which it is a covenant of love. Literally, the kindness that she shows to Naomi is the word that's used for covenant love, hesed in Hebrew. She's entered into God's heart, her covenant love for Naomi, for the Jewish peoples. And again, I want to say that this vow of Ruth that we're praying for is actually a covenant that is being unleashed all over the globe as we're fasting these 40 days. But it's much, much more. It's about not just this huge movements out there, but it's actually about God touching our hearts in ways when we get a hold of this whole Ruth message. It's interesting, she gleans in Boaz's field. She gleans in Boaz's field, and because of the kindness that she shows to Naomi, that report is shown to Boaz, is told Boaz, and he begins to give her multiplied blessing. That's what's going to happen to the Gentile church worldwide. When we begin to show covenant love to the Jewish peoples, we will begin to receive multiplied favor, multiplied harvest that will not be available. It's when Jew and Gentile begin to move together. But there's another dimension. When Naomi is looking for the fruit of her own life, and she needs her grandchildren to be, so to speak, the fruit of her womb, so that the name of Elimelech, her husband, is carried on from generation to generation. She says to Ruth, tonight, go down to where the harvest is, where the threshing floor is, and there you'll find Boaz, and Boaz will be sleeping, guarding the harvest. And when he's there, find him and uncover his feet, and there lie at his feet. And she goes and does this, and suddenly Boaz awakes from his sleep and wonders who it is. And in reality, what that ritual meant is that she is hiding under the wings of Boaz. She's hiding under his wings, and she's saying, take me as a kinsman redeemer, take me as your wife. And I felt the Lord speak to me. Once the church begins to move with her Ruth calling, she is going to enter into a marriage with Yeshua, into a bridal love dimension. He is going to reveal his kindness through all of his blessing. And he will take us as the kinsman redeemer, and we will encounter bridal love like we never have. I'm finding it happen in my own life. I believe we're entering in, when we begin to move with Yeshua, the bridegroom Jewish man who's coming back to earth to actually rule and reign, and the marriage supper of the Lamb. We are going to have a marriage bridal encounter with a Jewish man, Yeshua. And something's going to ignite, I believe, in this fast, and I want you to pray with me, an explosion of bridal love. I've been praying this in my own journey on this fast. Lord, I want to love you with fire. I want nothing but your pure love to burn inside of me. I'm saying, Yeshua, I'm even using his name. I've never done this my whole life. But a Native American woman actually kind of is schooling me in this realm. And she said, can you imagine what it means to Yeshua, to Jesus, if we call him the very name that Mary called him, his mom? The name that his disciples called him, Yeshua? I think it must awaken something in his heart. This is a part of our returning. We want to love you. We want your name to be very precious to us. And I've been praying, Lord, marry me, Jesus. Bring me into bridal love, Yeshua, like I've never known. And I've actually been experiencing. I'm praying for this kind of Ruth awakening, that Yeshua will take us under his wings. And I'm finding my heart hiding underneath his wings. And I'm finding that temptation is not as strong, because the fire of love is burning more brightly than the fires of all this entertainment desires and the things. Could it be, brothers and sisters, we're entering into the Ruth bridal Boaz encounter? And when we do, we will bring forth the children of the salvation of the Jews, and will bring forth the return of the Son of David. Not just the Son of God, the Son of David, who will rule forever in Jerusalem, and his bride will be seated with him on his throne.